I could get a 20-0 record too if I fought cans. I never said I was training a Russian. I would never train with that fathead Khabib. That dude's such a bullshit artist. That guy. Check out his record. No bullshit. Half of his fights were like 0-1, 0-2, 0-8, or 9er or some shit. That's you know, shout out to the real fighters that are fighting real fights and doing the thing. But yeah, I was never training in Russia. Not saying I wouldn't, but I know a lot of these. Come on, guys. A lot of these guys. Come on. A lot of these. Come on. 9. Come on. Get. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Nice to meet you, buddy. And my Tony Ferguson. I should say no. My name's Charlie Olives. You can call me Chuck. Anyways, yeah, Khabib is a pussy boy. His mom told him, "You ever lose, you can't come back home." So I had his number. But besides that, McNuggets, same way. But you know, McNugget Monday will still continue. Tiramisu Tuesday will still continue. I'll keep posting the same old shit for maybe until I'm like 50 something. And maybe one of these guys will get some balls and want to compete. I got the leg brace on. I want to say thank you, Incrediwear. These fuckers have been sending me stuff for a long time. And all you fuckers that are saying quit, y'all never fucking started. So y'all can be my bitch. From India. What's up, India? Shout out to you boys. I see you guys all the time tagging me in your pictures, wearing sunglasses. Keep that shit up. So I am in what week? I'm still in week 2. I'm probably maybe 9 days out from my knee surgery, and I'm almost 2 weeks from my elbow surgery. My elbow surgery was a very big success. It went 3 hours surgery. They took a bunch of fucking rocks out of my elbow. So cool thing is my hand's not numb anymore. My fingers aren't locking up, and my range of motion is fucking amazing, which is really cool. And Dr. Kessler's got me on some machine. Thank you, Doc, it's like a electro machine which shocking me a bunch of times, and I have to hit some exercises, and it's building synapses in my brain, basically telling my body to quit being a bitch, and that it doesn't have to compensate anymore, which is pretty fucking cool. And it's working really good. So I feel really ripped today. My biceps are fucking swole. That's Latin for handsome. And let's see, my knee, can't do too much though. Try not to take some impact, which that's why I'm out here walking and taking it easy. And if I see she's easy, I'm gonna take her twice. You guys know that one. About my knee, yeah, so it was not at Goggins camp, which Hell Week, it was not there. So let me clarify a couple things. This was maybe a week after I went to my academy. I think it was on a Friday, I'm not sure. And I'm over there, and I go to throw a fucking kick, and something happened. It was up, and it felt funny when I landed. And it wasn't the same ever since then. I put out a video where I was kind of dancing and shit, and I was actually kind of seeing if my leg was really fucked up or it was just like a fucking being a bitch moment. And it didn't feel good. And so it wasn't like I injured it more and more, but camp was a little different for me. Didn't really spar, didn't really wrestle as much. I should have. And same thing with jiu-jitsu. So not taking away anything from Patty. Obviously he showed up, which was cool, so did I. And you guys got a fight. So I don't want to hear any of you fucking bitching, because you guys actually watched me. And good. Hold on for a second. Hold on. One moment. Nye. Come here, boy. Good boy. When my leg was all fucked up, I didn't think about it, and I would run 4 miles. I'd run like a big ass lap all the way around this bitch. And one lap is around like 1 mile. And as soon as I would get done my mile, per Coach Goggins, this is before everybody knew that what was going on, I would hit a half an hour of stairs. Maybe I'll tell my time one of these days, but it was pretty cool. It was a good condition shit, so it's not like I'm out of shape, boys and girls. It's pretty amazing. When will be my next fight? Well, as soon as I get done rehabbing. So I'm rushing the rehab, but I'm being really smart about it. I remember Doc said about maybe a month and a quarter, month and a half for my arm. Nah. And I'm almost there, probably around like 90%, 89 and a half, 89 and 3/4, maybe a quarter to 90. And for my knee, not bad. I still can't take a lot of compression right now. Come here, Nar. Who is next? You know, I'm not sure. Either 155 pounds or 170. I would love to be able to go back 170, bulk up a little bit, not have to worry about cutting so much fucking weight, and do it right. You know, my Nate Diaz fight, I was drinking slushies, eating some candy, and that was around the same time Cam's at when we checked in. That fat fucker was eating a big ass plate of food, like weighing in didn't matter. So that fucker counted on not making weight that whole entire day. That was like on Tuesday. I'm gonna be real, when I first started this fight game, 170 pounds, I think I was 14-2, mostly knockouts, which is pretty cool. Cutting weight's a bitch, I'm gonna be real, guys. So it's not like I mind cutting weight, but 170 pounds is where I fucking belong. You know, cutting to 155, I feel like a skinny little bitch, which, gonna be real, is a pain in the ass. Last fight cutting weight, I put on a lot of muscle from my strength and conditioning and chilling with Goggins, which not a bad thing. You know, the funny part was, I hit up Goggins and I said something about my legs being skinny, like everybody's always whining about having chicken legs. So I thought, I was like, man, you know, I always wanted to be big. Swole, Latin for handsome, right? I always wanted to be swole and, you know, be able to walk through a door sideways if I had to. My dad tells me, my dad Jeff, he's like, you don't want to be one of those guys. He's like, you lose flexibility and you lose mobility. He's like, you're lanky, and he's like, you're really strong. And I am really strong. But it's not like I have to lift a whole bunch of fucking weights to be strong. $155 is fun, but I don't want to have to fucking cut so much work. That's a lot of fucking weight. I like my food. It's not like it's too hard. It's just a pain in the ass. And I always forget that I'm 39 years old, but I'm still fucking faster than a lot of you 20 fucking some year olds. Still a lot more tougher than you guys. I'm still fucking kicking ass, so we'll see how this goes. But I do know I do want to spar more. And I picked up another trainer, one of my past trainers. Can't tell you the name yet, but during my 12-fight win streak, I had a group of people kind of changing it out. And so that question, are you going to fight again? Obviously, I'm going to fight. Putting things together, which is cool, and I enjoy putting things together like a puzzle. But damn, I am tired of fucking losing. You guys have no fucking clue.
Tony's been an absolute warrior and a dog in this sport, and you know, I don't want to disrespect him by publicly talking about him retiring, but I would love to see him retire. That's really where my head's at.
Hey, some of y'all been saying the same thing, like retire, since maybe my third loss. So you guys are repeating the same thing that everybody said, but y'all can suck my dick. Would I fight again? Absolutely. You guys think I'm gonna quit after that? I've been competing in sports since I was 4. So I've been competing in sports for maybe 35 years. 35 fucking years. You guys haven't even fucking held a job for that long. Come on, all right. I've been competing in the UFC for a very long time. I still plan on competing in the UFC, so another one in the books. All right, come here, pal. Go, boy. So like I said, not a big deal. But I used to be a 3-sport athlete, and I always wanted to play pro ball, but I had to stick with this one because my contract, I couldn't go and do other shit like box or do some other types of shit. Maybe bowling. Maybe I should take up pro bowling. I don't think they have a problem with that. Would I fight again? Absolutely. You guys think I'm gonna quit after that? I've been competing in sports since I was 4. Hey, some of y'all been saying the same thing, like retire, since maybe my third loss. So you guys are repeating the same thing thing that everybody said. But y'all can suck my dick.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all good, dude.